Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate's quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
7 yards. It's second down.
This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. Second and long. Here's Darnold. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Has room into the secondary. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Jacob Sailors now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Goff on third. Pass caught by the rookie from Arkansas. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. He's going to push one deep down the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing again, it's Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Play action here with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
On the Seahawks 4-yard line.
Gibbs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Ford Field right after this. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Darnold. Headed out right. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Walker on 1st down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Darnold. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Darnold's pass intercepted.
Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front.
Yep.
And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Taken in by Williams outright. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Running it with David Montgomery. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
180! What's that?
They go play action with Goff. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
20!
From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
By Brian Branch.
Looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
DC, come on! 120!
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He takes a hop and the ball comes out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10. Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football back with great field position there at the 36.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Nice run across the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it, selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have
and he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. And again, it's Darnold. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. At the 20. He's at the 10. And the Lions had a great return to that turnover before they're finally stopped.
Oh, he came so close to being the one to score right off of that, but as long as his offense can get the job done here, Kate, you're going to still thank him for the points. Took care of so much of the work, breaking from the end zone to the red zone.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Trying the sneak here, Goff. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right?
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're gonna throw. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. As the open man downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
We go tonight. 180.
Shotgun snap here to go. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They got 14 yards on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Sweet. I saw that bit. Give me it, yes. It's a bit hard, 5.
Rick Woolen with the INT.
Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. Saw that bit.
Reception and return. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st. One play in, one his stride is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, Darnold. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
This is very, very savage now, man. Oh my God. I'm proud of her. She's a busy girl, right there outside, but I'm outside.
First down now, ball at the 33. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cut back upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He finds Smith-Njigba right side. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks come through to tie it in the 4th. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. good field position for the Lions here.
Baby popping shit, but baby dropping hard shit. Sugar rap, trying to get the party. Fuck. Let's get this over. What's up? Hey, this is hand up on oh shit, but damn, I let you give me a hug. Give me a hug at us like, oh no, this is bad. This is horrible. This is horrible.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions trail by just 1. 2nd down now, 7
Hey,
to go.
no, look. I'm about to get my face cam, bro. I'm about to get a face cam.
On the gun, gone.
Oh, I saw that.
Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Still with a chance after that INT.
I'll get a face cam back here.
Down here.
So, my boys can see me.
Here he is to throw.
No.
He's going to take this.
He only up here. He have a touchdown. He have a touchdown. He have a touchdown.
The Lions have taken the lead late. This is shaping up to be the late touchdown.
Oh my gosh, why she have to leave?
Week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time.
Oh, 7. I'm cool. I gotta go for 2.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Throwing now. This is Cox. That's Cup. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making a play.
That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. He'll look to throw it. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Oh, he lost the football. The Lions get to it.